And welcome. It's another Money Monday with Dr. Brenda, sociologist, financial coach, founder of the Gutsy Women Finances community, full-time RVer, traveling the country with my 3 cats. Hey, please subscribe below. I am continuing readings from a book that I am calling The Poetry of Money. So today's reading is called Mansion Envy. Mansion Envy, sunset cruise, warm spring night on the Atlantic coast, 4,000 square foot homes, yachts parked at the marina, envious and jealous, rich lives, waking up to ocean views, sailing off on new adventures, not a care in the world, or worried about appearances, have to outdo the neighbors, put on a mask for the country club, enough wealth to feed a country, to save the wetlands, to help the less fortunate through college. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Is this our aspiration? Are they our role models? Is this what wealth means? Or does wealth mean being true to yourself, knowing when enough is enough, living intentionally? What if wealth were measured in time, the scarcest resource of all, time to enjoy life, envious and jealous of a simpler life, built on joy, measured by time? So let's talk about scarcity and abundance mindsets. Now, it's normal to look at other people's lives and be jealous. And when they live in mansions, travel in private jets, and get the red carpet treatment, we can feel envious. What great deed did they do to deserve such a lifestyle? Or was that oceanside mansion part of an inheritance? Did they screw over the little guy to make all their money? Did they get lucky in the stock market? Maybe some insider trading? Do they get tired of putting up appearances and pretending all is well? We don't start out in the world on the same footing. Some are exposed to poverty, violence, poor educational opportunities, and health problems. Many of us grow up with the essentials and the chance to do better, and some take for granted private schools and chauffeurs. It is not an equal playing field, but our society idealizes the concept of equality. We can all have those mansions if we just try harder. We might begin to wonder what we are doing wrong, and if that's our idea of wealth, we want to be part of the game too. So it pushes us to buy more stuff, the new car, the bigger house, a toy or two. Outwardly, we look successful. Inwardly, we work longer and harder to pay the bills, and we run out of time to enjoy those things we worked so hard to achieve. There are 2 ways to look at the picture. On the one hand, we can look at wealth from a scarcity mindset. There's only so much to go around, and the only way to get wealthy is to screw other people. It's the sense that there's only one pie, and if you want the biggest slice, others have to settle for a smaller slice. You feel like you never have enough. On the other hand, an abundance mindset is based on the idea that there's plenty to go around. We can all have what we want. We can always bake more pies. We choose to have different comparison points. Those with a scarcity mindset might be obsessed with those mansions. They focus on what they don't have, and that obsession drives their behavior. Someone with an abundance mindset focuses on the present, often comparing themselves with those who are less fortunate. When you move from a scarcity to an abundance mindset, it shifts your perspective, and maybe it helps you create a more balanced life, one in which you find joy in the small things in life and strive to make a contribution to society. You learn when enough is enough, and you place your priority on how you spend your time. There are some simple ways to shift from a scarcity to an abundance mindset. 1, surround yourself with positive people, or at least limit your interaction with those people who are always find fault with others, have a negative outlook, and drain your energy. 2, practice gratitude on a daily basis. Remind yourself of the good things about your life. Be mindful of the sun shining through the window, settling down with a good book, hanging out with your cats, sharing a good laugh with a friend. Be grateful. 3, See setbacks and failures as opportunities. Those fails are what builds us. It leads us in another direction and creates opportunities that might not have existed before. Don't let the fails bury you. So the next time you roll by Mansion Row, maybe you can appreciate the architecture, the gardens, and the view. And while you might strive for your own mansion, know that you can bring others along on your journey. Your takeaway quote: an abundance of time beats an abundance of stuff.